in a public space.
Yeah, you in the public space, but you're not allowed to take any employee picture.
But this property is private, so that's
Yeah, you're allowed to take photos. That's a public street.
It's a private building.
Yeah, this is a public street though, mate.
I told you not.
Yeah, I just told you as well, this is a public street.
So I saw you taking pictures around.
You cannot take the photo.
But inside you are not allowed this time.
If you want to watch me take photos, go for it.
Yeah, but not for the building.
Yeah, of course you can. Oof. That is windy. Sorry guys, that just pushed me right back. Hello.
Hi. So you are.
Sorry? What?
So you are just taking a photo for
Taking photos?
what?
Huh?
For just for the. Can you come close to me?
Well, you can come to me if you want to.
Yeah. You're taking a photo for the outside or just for the.
Sorry?
I say you're taking photo outside just for the outside out.
Yeah, well, inside, outside.
Okay. But inside you are not allowed this time.
Why?
Because the people they are walking past, the ladies they are making complaints. That's why.
Well, that's not my problem. stood in a public space.
Hmm?
I'm stood in a public space.
Yeah, you in the public space, but you're not allowed to take any employee picture.
Who says that?
Who told you to take a picture for the employer?
Who says I'm not allowed?
No, basically, the ladies they are passing and you taking photo of her, so that's not okay.
Okay, but you're saying I'm not allowed, so I'm saying who says I'm not allowed?
I told you, if someone passing through here, so why you taking picture of someone?
Okay, but you're saying I'm.
Without any concern of.
I don't
anyone.
need consent. Why would I need consent?
You TikTok. Okay, do.
For professionalism, the guard remained calm and polite, scoring 7 points. For filming rights respected, he mentioned needing consent, which isn't correct, but he didn't try to stop me filming, so that's 7 points. For behaviour and escalation, the situation stayed calm and he walked away, giving 8 points. And for legal accuracy, the consent claim was incorrect, so that scores 7 points. That gives 100 Victoria Embankment a total of 29 points out of 40.
Flexion. Hello.
How you doing, right?
Yeah.
So I saw you taking pictures around.
I wanted you to see the actual footage here. Sometimes the interaction is simply just too short to understand how things may have developed. As I ended the conversation myself on both occasions, there isn't enough there for a fair assessment. And to enter the Happy TV's PINAC League, we need a full interaction that properly judges the behaviour.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
What kind of pictures are you taking?
I don't engage in conversation with the police.
Okay, any particular reason?
Am I being detained? No?
Just
No,
just
cool.
have a conversation. Take care.
Sorry?
This is private property.
It's publicly accessible though.
Yeah, but this property is private, so that's
Yeah,
why-
you're allowed to take photos. It's a public street.
Yeah, but not for the building. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yes.
It's a public street, mate.
Yeah, but yeah, you can take, but not for the building.
Why?
Because this property is private, so they are not allowed to take.
But that's their policy. That's not the law. The law states that I can do it from outside as long as I'm in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I can. Thank you.
Excuse me, man. I told you not.
Yeah, I just told you as well. This is a public street.
This is not what. This I told you.
This is a public thoroughfare. You can walk through here.
No,
Yes, you can.
You can see the what we call the.
Yeah, this is still public accessible. Look, see the guy that's walking down now?
No. But
Yeah, he's walking through because it's public accessible. If it was blocked off, it would need to be gated off in order for it to be
but
completely
I
private.
understand, bro. I understand, bro.
Well, you don't understand because you've just told me off.
This whole this is private property.
No, this is open to
Outside
this
the-
is
that-
open
that-
to the
that's-
public.
That's the pedestrian way.
No,
but
this is
not-
open to the public. It's the Criminal Justice Act 1972, Section 33, deems if it to be open to the public, it is treated as a public space, which this clearly is.
But I
As
understand,
that
but
gentleman
that's-
just walked through because you haven't told him off for walking through. So it's treated as a public space. If you want it completely private where people can't take photos, then don't build a building in the
This
middle
is
of
not-
London.
This is what the company said to me. That's
Okay,
not
but
the
that's a company policy.
Yeah.
I don't work for the company. I don't adhere
this
to
is-
company policies. I adhere to the law, and the law states if I'm stood in public or I'm in a public area, which this clearly is, access to the building, it's a public area. So I can take photographs here.
So
Thank you.
For professionalism, the guard approached politely and remained calm, scoring 6 points. Filming rights respected receives 2, as he repeatedly relied on company policy and never acknowledged the right to film. Behaviour and escalation scores 4 after he returned to challenge again. Legal understanding receives 2 as the company policy was used instead of recognising the law. That gives this interaction a total of 14 points in Happy TV's PINAC League.
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah?
Are you from
Sorry?
this private building?
Yeah, this is a public street though, mate.
Are you from any journalist or anybody?
So, no, I'm just a photographer.
Photographer. Okay. You cannot take the photo of
Why can't I?
the door entrance.
Why?
Because that's the security reason.
Okay, but this is a public street and I can
Not
take
only-
photographs.
Not particularly door.
I can take a photograph of anything that I want in public.
Um, generally, yes.
Yes, not generally, no, that's the law. The law states that I can take a photograph of anything in public, which is what I'm doing. I'm stood in a public
Yeah,
street. Thank you. Can I help?
No, it's alright, but
You just going to watch me? Are you into watching people?
no, I'm security guard, so it's my responsibility.
Oh, okay. If you want to watch me take photos, go for it.
Let's break this one down using Happy TV's PINAC League scoring system. For professionalism, the guard remained calm and polite, scoring 9 points. For filming rights respected, there was some confusion about photographing the door, but he didn't try to stop me filming, so that's 8 points. For behaviour and escalation, the situation stayed calm with no escalation, scoring 9 points. And for legal accuracy, he said you can generally film which isn't quite correct in public spaces, so that scores 8 points. That gives the BACB house a total of 34 points out of 40. Now let's take a look at how that affects Happy TV's PINAC League leaderboard. So with these 3 audits from today's episode now added to the Happy TV's PINAC League, Rothschild's Bank, 100 Victoria Embankment and BACB House, here's how the table now looks. The lower end of the league remains unchanged on 7 points, while several teams continue to sit mid-table on various scores. Moving into the top 3, City of London Police drop into 3rd place on 28 points, with 100 Victoria Embankment taking 2nd place on 29 points, and with an outstanding performance taking 1st place and the highest score ever recorded in the Happy TV PINAC League is BACB House with 34 points. If you don't agree with today's scores, let me know in the comments below and tell me why. I always enjoy hearing your thoughts, but just remember, in Happy TV's PINAC League, Happy TV's decision is final.